brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the water pump bypass tube, also sometimes called a heater pipe or a coolant tube. This is a 2008 Dodge Ram, pretty much the same for any 2003 to 2008 Ram. And you'll need a new tube from 1AAuto.com, drain bucket, 3/8 ratchet, penetrating oil, pliers, 10 to 13 millimeter sockets with extensions, small pry bar, and extra engine coolant.
This can easily be done from the ground, but we raised and supported our vehicle and put a drain bucket under our radiator. Open the drain on the bottom of the radiator. Wait for your coolant to run out. Open the hood and locate your radiator cap. Remove the radiator cap by pressing down, turning counterclockwise, 2 clicks. Here's your serpentine belt. Before removing, you'll want to make sure you have the diagram for it, usually located under the hood or on the radiator support of your vehicle.
We weren't able to find one on our truck, so for our information and to help you out, you can see here's a still photo of our belt properly routed, and this is obviously just on this 5.7 liter Hemi V8. And we do reference back to this every once in a while in the video to show you better how it routes.
Using the drive from a 3/8 ratchet, you'll insert it into the slot on the tensioner, remove the tension from the belt, take it off a pulley. Remove your serpentine belt from your accessory pulleys. Your water pump bypass hose is located on the front of the motor, just below the alternator, runs behind the water pump, the lower idler pulley, and out the passenger side. You can access this part without removing your fan and fan shroud. We've done so to make it easier to film and show you what's going on. Spray some penetrating oil at the top of the pipe to help free up any dried or baked in O-rings. Remove the hose clamp at the bottom of the heater pipe. Using your pliers, twist the end of the hose to free it up. Make sure you have a drain bucket below the area you're working in. Remove the lower hose. Remove your lower idler pulley with a 13 millimeter socket. Using a 13 millimeter socket and an extension, remove the lower retaining bolt on the heater pipe. Remove the 10 millimeter upper retainer bolt on the heater pipe. Using a small pry bar, release the top of the heater pipe from the water pump. You may have to twist and pry multiple times in order to get the O-ring to release.
Original part from our vehicle, and you can see pretty rusty and crusty. Coolant will actually start seeping through the metal. New part from 1AAuto, excellent replacement. This adjustable mounting point actually makes it easier to get by the water pump pulley.
Move the upper pipe retainer to the top of the pipe. Give you a little more clearance getting it behind the water pump pulley. Push the heater pipe into the housing. Reinstall the 10 millimeter bolt on the upper pipe retainer. Your 13 millimeter bolt in the lower retainer. Reinstall the hose at the bottom of the heater pipe and the clamp. Reinstall your lower idler pulley. Tighten it down with a 13mm wrench. To reinstall your serpentine belt, loop around your crankshaft pulley. Bring the top side over the water pump pulley, under the power steering pump pulley, over the AC compressor, under your upper idler pulley. The other side, go over your lower idler pulley and around your tensioner. Using your 3/8 drive ratchet, remove the tension from the tensioner pulley and install the remainder of your belt over your alternator pulley. Ensure that your belt is properly seated around the pulleys and installed in the correct path before starting your vehicle. Fill your radiator with Mopar approved 50/50 coolant. Be sure to close the drain on the bottom of your radiator before filling. Anytime you drain the coolant from your vehicle, you're going to want to properly bleed the system. To do this, fill your radiator and your expansion tank. Turn the heat on in your vehicle and let it run. With the cap off, wait until you see all the air bubbles come out, constantly checking the fluid level until the fluid level remains stable without any bubbling or draining. Then you're safe to reinstall the cap, ensure that your heat's blowing hot air, you're ready to go.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope this video helped you out. Next time you need parts for your car, please visit 1aauto.com. Also check out our other helpful how-to as well as diagnosis videos.